It takes more than the 138 legislators to get the job done during a session of the Kentucky General Assembly. Hundreds of staff members are working hard behind the scenes and may never get to set foot on a chamber floor. But it's the youngest members of the team that will get the best seat in the House or the Senate. Legislative pages perform dozens of duties for both the House and Senate during every session of the Kentucky General Assembly and are literally front and center in the action. Sitting in special seats reserved just for the junior associates, they are poised and ready to spring into action. There are two basic types of pages: constitutional or full-time pages who live close to Frankfort and work the entire session, and honorary or daily pages who come from across the state and normally stay only a single day. This year there were 8 full-time House pages and 9 full-time Senate pages. The constitutional pages need to be in high school with good grades and a good work ethic because they will miss a lot of school. But they still need to keep up with all the work in the classes they miss.
A lot of the time when we're here for a whole week and we're here till late, and there's some days where I would miss a lot of, like, so much school, like all day for consecutive days. And so, yeah, I've had to study way more than I would like to. But it gets me prepared for college, so that's nice.
These full-time pages become an integral part of the legislative process, running errands for the legislators, allowing lawmakers to stay on the chamber floor and focus on the important activity for which they were elected. They also help with a number of clerical duties, such as copying roll call votes and distributing those to the members, and helping with the vast amount of filing and paperwork that arises each day of the session.
We couldn't get the things accomplished on the floor without the pages. I get so busy during session that there's no way that the clerk staff and I could run the bills down to the governor's office or to the House or wait on the needs of the senators without our legislative pages.
And the full-time pages can easily be distinguished by their navy blue blazers emblazoned with the Kentucky state seal.
We've got the General Assembly tag on it, and then we've gotten pins from random things throughout. Everyone knows when you walk by, oh, that's a page.
Every day we're supposed to hang up our jacket and wait for the next day to put it back on, but I know literally I take it home with me every night.
Daily pages come from all over the state as guests of their local legislators and can be as young as 4 or 5 years old. And the full-time pages often help the younger charges to learn the ropes. On busy days, there may be as many as 100 pages on the House floor. The page supervisors have organized an easy system to allow everyone a chance to get in on the action. Every representative has a button on their desk to request a page. A lighted tally board in the front of the chamber correlates to their seat. After the first page in line leaves for an errand, everyone else in line moves up one position. But sometimes the waiting lines can reach to the back of the chamber. A few legislators have undertaken the role of guardian angel for the pages, even making up errands just to get everyone there involved.
If you never did move the line, they could never go to the front and sit in the front. And I push the page button, and the pages in the front, they come to the back, and I give them a Ten Commandments penny or a horse pin. And then I like to send them to get a roll call vote just to move the line and give them the process of walking up and down the House floor.
Being a page for a day, a week, or an entire session can whet the appetite for a career in public service or even elected office.
I've really considered going into political sciences when I go to college, not sure which college yet, but that's definitely on my mind.
And this isn't just a pipe dream. After a few days as a page in 1997, a young man from Scott County predicted he would one day come back and serve in this chamber. In 2010, that prediction came true.
So as a young kid, I was always curious about what happened underneath that big dome of ours. And so when I went to the General Assembly as a page, I got to see democracy in action. I got to see how bills moved across the floor. the importance of relationships in politics. And so later on in life, when I decided to run for office and run for the Kentucky House of Representatives, those lessons I learned while Page reminded me about the institution I was running for. And perhaps the biggest lesson of all was that we got to learn to work together. And sometimes you disagree on things, but at the end of the day, we're all Kentuckians. And as a young man getting to Page in the Kentucky General Assembly, I got to be exposed to the importance of relationship building.
Working closely with a small crew of like-minded cohorts can quickly develop lasting memories.
They really form friendships, like they will decide while they're here they're going to be roommates in college, even though they didn't know each other at first.
But not all of the relationships here are developed just within this tight circle.
A representative, Tim Moore, he has really helped me out. I've been considering going to a military academy, and he's attended the Colorado Springs Air Force Academy, and he's really helped me out there, and we've grown closer, kind of deciding what I will plan on doing with my future.
While the constitutional pages do miss a lot of school during a session, they are not lacking for an educational experience in that absence of classroom time.
I really enjoyed just learning about the legislative processes, about the professionalism of it, about what really goes into all of this work, the paperwork that has to be filed. The protesters was a big part, hearing their voice through all of these issues.
Learning about it in school is totally different than actually being here and seeing it. And I don't know, the professionalism that's here is really nice to be around.
School doesn't really teach things that I might need in life, but this is actually applicable. And I just feel like I've learned more. Like, I took government freshman year, but compared to that class, like compared to this, it's like I learned so much more here.
How much gets done each session, and I didn't realize how late they stayed and how many committees they had to go to throughout the day and throughout even the sessions sometimes.
We usually get the cream of the crop. They're usually excellent students. They keep up with their work. They most of the time have excellent personalities. They're punctual, and we just really get some good kids to serve as our pages.
If you live near Frankfort and would like to learn more about becoming a full-time page in a future session, contact the House or Senate Clerk's office. To visit Frankfort as a daily page, contact your senator or representative. You can find that information and more on the LRC's website at lrc.ky.gov.